Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 The Perfect Genetics Challenge. I'm Llandros, and before we actually get this LP started, I'm going to address one thing in regards to this LP. Now, what I'm going to address is the whole World Adventures aspect of this challenge. Now, I know some of you don't like World Adventures. I understand that. And I know some of you like it quite a bit, just like I do. That's fine. But when I see comments that are made that they have to dislike my video just because I'm using World Adventures, I got to draw a line and say that there's just something about that is just more than disrespectful. It's highly offensive. The fact of the matter is, we set up this LP, and if you've been watching it from the very beginning, you knew at the very first episode what his lifetime wish was and what we were going to be doing, and that we were going to have to travel and do this. And if you cannot accept that and you don't think that that is something that is worth watching, you have a couple of choices. Either don't watch the episodes and find another series that you might like or prefer, or I don't know, watch the episodes that are not focused on traveling and just kind of look and see, are we traveling in that episode? If so, you can skip it. Or just watch the episode and respect the fact that, you know what, we are doing exactly what we set out to do. It is something that we're supposed to do. We're getting his lifetime wish done. To me, to tell me that you don't like the LP or that you're going to dislike the LP video because it's got World Adventures in it, it's like telling a person, I have to dislike you, or I have to hate you because of the color of your shoes. It's a silly argument. So anyway, I'm just throwing that out there. I want to say thank you, first of all, to all the people who do actually show the appreciation and hit that like button and show me that you have that you are showing quite a bit of support. But for those of you who, again, that this is not something you enjoy, my suggestion is stop watching. And do not hit the dislike button because it's not going to change. I am going to continue doing exactly what we're doing. So disliking it is not going to affect me in any way, shape, or form. I would strongly suggest you find something better to entertain yourself with. Or perhaps even create your own LP of Perfect Genetics and share with us everything that you're going to do and let us see how it works. Alright guys, anyway, thank you for letting me get on my soapbox, and I'm going to move back on and have fun with this episode because, you know, we're actually finishing up. This is the last part of the Panguzak. So let's go ahead and swim through that tunnel, get back down here. Now, if you saw Perfect Dragon Valley, you've already seen basically this already. It's kind of sad they're both on the same schedule as far as their adventures. But with with Stefan, we don't really have to go through as much. Let's look at real quick. I'm going to launch this real fast and see about his visa. He really just has to get to a level 3 visa, and so once he hits level 3 here, I don't have to do every tomb. I just need to get the level 3 taken care of. Once I've done that, then I'll be okay. Then I can actually move on, finish up the other ones. The only thing that I really had to get of all of the episodes was the axe, and we got that in the last episode. So I feel pretty good about that and the fact that we did get that accomplished. And so now we're just actually continuing on and getting this thing taken care of. It would be nice to go ahead and get back to the family and see what we can do, but, you know, like I said, we have to follow along with whatever he wants. It is his lifetime wish, and so we need to get this taken care of as quickly as we can. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and go back over here. And let's see, can you walk over here? I don't think you can get through there. Yeah, you can. Alright, so you go ahead and go on up. I know, you just want to stop there, but you can't. Go ahead and come up here. Let's get these gold coins. Let's collect what's in this chest. And then we can get you on to the next level. There's not too much in this one. It is pretty simple. There's really not a whole lot. There's some... it's just kind of tedious. It's back and forth, so it's not that bad. Alright, you go ahead and get this, and wow, we do have a pretty decent amount of coins. I need to buy some stuff because I needed some of that pemmican and I didn't have that much, but we'll get some next time we're actually around the whatchamacallit, the special merchant. Alright, what else do you want to do? Disarm a trap means we got one coming. At least I would think so. Okay. Alright, so basically the same messages. He's scoping around the floor. It really is very repetitive in that respect. Okay, now here I go ahead and I just grab this one first, and I'm going to pull this as far as I can. Then we'll open up this chest. We unlock both sides of this room, and then we should be able to go through it pretty quick. Why are you slowing down? Why are you just looking? I hate when they stop and do that. It's like they have no idea what they're supposed to be doing. It's alright. We'll get there. Oh, he kept his camera? That's cool. I didn't know that. You know what? You can take a photo of this thing. If he takes a photo of that, it will actually count towards one of his collections. You should be doing that in your World Adventures, and I'm not doing it in any of mine. But the best thing is if you can start taking pictures of different things in the tombs, you can unlock that photography skill pretty quick. But like I said, I don't do it very often. All right, where is that thing? Okay, there it is. So let's go ahead and take a picture of that. Alright, so we actually unlocked treasure chest, and there's 19 subjects in here, lovers in Egypt. So we got to do that when we get to Egypt. Okay. If we can remember. I don't ever remember. Okay, we're going to go over here and we're going to investigate or inspect that. And we're going to pull this, and it's going to open up a nice little room for us so we can get the last little bit of this room. And it'll actually undo most of these traps, I believe. It should. So then we can walk through and get to the next part, which is a little bit more tricky, but it's not that bad. It's just a lot of pushing of statues and whatnot. So I've done this one so many times, especially here lately. I've been doing it not only in my LPs, but I also was doing it in in my personal game. So to me, it's not very challenging anymore. It will be if I just take a couple of months off and I don't do adventures for a while. Once I do that, then of course I forget everything, and I'm sitting there trying to remember, now what do I do first and where do I go? So, but when you play them pretty recently, it kind of takes that mystery out of it. All right, that apparently was not worth enough. And was that one of the? No, it's not what I thought. All right, so we just have this one little thing of fire going, which of course once he stomps on this thing, it should take care of it, and then we can walk right through. Hopefully. I would hope we can. Alright, go ahead and go through the door. And we are ready to go. There's nothing in here to grab, so we're just going to go ahead and explore. Yeah, I still have my cold. Can't get rid of it. I don't think I will for a while. So it's never fun. But, you know, I stay sick most of the year anyway. It's kind of sad, but it's true. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. So if somebody sneezes around me, I'm sick, and I'm down for a while. But I will just continue to go right on through. Alright, Stefan, keep looking around. Alright, that's fine. Go ahead and swim through that tunnel. Okay. Now, of course, this one, we can read that if we want. Alright, we'll start getting through dive wells a lot faster now that we got that. This is the one that really just drives me nuts, because you can't click. Once he gets in here, you have to really just guide him through this whole thing. It's frustrating, but you know, it's something that you just got to do. Now, I know what this thing says, so it's not any big deal. The key to harmony is knowing the proper colors of one's mind and surroundings. No, don't go there. Push this thing. Now, you can do it a couple of ways. You can push it one at a time, and it'll unlock a few things. I typically go all the way to the end. As you can see, not much actually changed. Let's go ahead and push it again. And we'll see what else. It's going to unlock some of these so you can actually get over here and go to one of these rooms. But the problem is, like I said, you can't just go here. You got to actually tell him where to go. Alright, that took care of this one. So we could actually go over here and do this. Let's go ahead and go out of here. And you got to wait till he gets out. And then you got to send him over here, because he can't figure it out if you don't do it. If you just click on the footsteps, he's not going to be able to go do it. Alright, well, somebody messaged me. I don't know who that was. Alright, this is the most... I don't know, it's very hidden for me. I know it's there, so I always know to look, but it's frustrating because I will always forget it. Or I'll start thinking, where was that thing at? It's there. Alright, you're going to go ahead and push this thing as far as you can again. I don't know if he can get there. See, you got to tell him what to do. I don't know if he can go here either. I think he can go only to a certain point. Oh, yeah, he can get there. But yeah, you've got to actually have him lined up, and then you can tell him what you want him to do. So go ahead and push this. Like I said, sometimes I do it and I have him push it all the way to the back before I go out and do anything, and then sometimes I do it like this. It just kind of, it goes back and forth. I don't always do it the same way every single time I go. So I don't try to. Alright, go ahead and go here. Oh wait, stand on that first. I'm sorry. Stand on that. Let's see if it does anything for us. Yep. Alright, so go back here. And so that basically will show you that you can actually get this thing to come off if you want. But what I typically do is go ahead and attempt to cross it, and hopefully he can do it. If he catches on fire, we're close enough to this we can actually put ourselves out. He did just fine. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and stand on this one, and that's really all. You don't have to worry about the other one. You can get by without it. Check the room, make sure there's nothing on the floor. I don't think this room has anything. Nothing I'm aware of. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here. Okay, that took care of that fire thing. And good deal. He's going to come on over. Sometimes he will, sometimes he won't. Go ahead and collect this thing. Let's go ahead and clear that. Fortunately, he's got the axe, so that should be easy. Yeah, you can't get to this tomb unless you have the axe. It's the only way they're going to send you to it. And since that boulder was at the very top of the entrance, obviously you can't get into it anyway. Okay. Alright, go ahead and open that thing up, and let's take whatever it is, and then I'm going to get you out of here. We're not quite done. Not quite. Now, looking at your days, let's see. Okay, we're on day 5 of 8. Alright, I didn't know if we were staying for very long or not. But like I said, if I could, I'd love to be able to wrap up China in this episode, and then that way we'd have that out of our way. My main thing is I'm trying to get that house for them back in Barnacle Bay, and if he could actually find some more of these gems and whatnot, it would do us so much good, and we could actually do very well on getting into it. Because we were close, well, not that close, but we were closer than oh wait, scare me to death. Closer than I probably would have been with most any of my other families, because I think they had a pretty decent amount of money when they left Riverview. Okay, get over here, unlock this. The one we want is actually in this room right here, but I typically save it for the very end. So once he actually clears this, you'll see it right there. So that's what you're trying to go for, but we're going to go in here and do this. Now, there is a trap right here, but you notice you don't see it. Once he actually opens up this chest, it'll undo the trap. Alright, you go ahead and go open that, and then open that, and spring the trap. Which he did. Okay. Yeah, it's like you can look for it all you want, but it's not really going to actually register until you open up or go past it. So it's like it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I think it's probably something that they didn't code it right, and they didn't give you the trigger at the right spot. I think the trigger should have been over here or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Who knows? Alright, go ahead and open this, and there's nothing on the ground. And there's nothing on these walls that we can actually open. A lot of money bags today. Typically, if you come back to do these adventures later, that's what you get a lot of. You get a ton of money bags. Alright, I know he's getting tired, but you know what? You're just going to have to go. You're going to have to do it. Wow, that one's worth a lot. That was only one. Okay, so you're doing well. Are you sure you want to sell? Absolutely. Take that thing. And when you get done, you're going to go exploring. And we are going to get out of here, because I think this is the last bit. This should be the final room. At least I think it is. There we go. And like I said, we're not going to have to go through all the different adventures to get everything. If this was a World Adventures LP, then absolutely I would be hunting for every one of the relics. But it's not what we're doing. Now, if one of the other generations has the lifetime wish to be a world traveler, then, you know, we'll be doing this again. But right now, I don't think I've ever seen that show up as... well, I have, actually. But I don't know that it actually is very common. Okay, let's go swim through this tunnel. Now we're back up here, and we can go ahead and deliver this relic and get this over with. He needs to get some sleep, which he doesn't have anything that's going to help him. I think he's got a potion or two. Didn't he bring some over? Oh, yeah, he's got that one. He's only got one of them, though. And he's got this one. He's got 2 of those. Yeah, I wish he would have had more. It would have been nice. Maybe I can have him accept some gifts when we get back to the base camp. That way we can see what he's got. And can't go into build buy right now this time, so we won't be able to sell out of anything. But we'll at least know we got some stuff in there that we can use. And he's one of those ones I really do want him to... I do want him to get as much as he can so we can buy that house. And I don't remember what we have in the inventory or not. We might have had a bunch of stuff and I just didn't sell it. Then again, I don't know. But I do see a lot of these relics and whatnot, so once we get home, we can actually work on it. He's got some scrap in here. I ought to make him learn inventing so he can use that scrap up. But the scrap goes so quickly, it's no big deal. It's not Tiberium, is it? No, I couldn't be that lucky. I don't even know what his martial arts skill is. Is it up there? It's up there. It's a level 5. It could be higher. That's one thing he could be doing on his spare time, is just working on martial arts and breaking space rocks. And if he breaks enough, he'll eventually get a gem of Tiberium, and then he'll make us a lot of money. So we could try it. Okay. That should be it. Okay. That demonic crag of a rock is finally destroyed, smashed to smithereens, and it is I that stands before it victorious. Well, you did the work, but it was really me pulling the strings in the background. You did me a great service destroying that rock. I hope this reward more than justifies your efforts. 2,000, I'll take it, and 35 visa points. That probably got you a lot closer than any of the other ones would have done. So that's pretty good. Now, we did not get our level 3 visa yet, so at least I don't think we did. If we did, we'll get our level 3, we can leave. No, we're at 61%. So it's definitely going to take at least another adventure or two. Let's see. Stop. Don't go any further. Go ahead and let's see if there's anything else here. Then I want you to get the mail, and we can go ahead and accept gifts. Hopefully you'll get something decent, and it should be good. Come on. What do you got? Oh, this is the easiest one in the entire place. So yeah, we're going to do that one. And I could do the invigorating elixirs and stay up, but really I don't need to. So we'll just go ahead and hold off. I'll let him go to sleep and get a good night's sleep for this one, and then we'll go from there. All right, from C. Falnodysis, CF Alnodis Nods. Okay, I'm gonna call you CF. All right, for any LP, thank you for. Okay, we got the Modicot bed. Can I send anything? Another hour and 18 minutes. I will not still be playing at that time. I got something I got to go do right after this. I think maybe, but this LP will be over, and I want to take everything in this LP. So from Diana Arelli, it says, "Keep the good work, keep up the good work, Llandros. I'm going to keep sending my gifts because you are my only friend." Okay, well, I'm sorry, guys. Send a request. Get some new friends here, please. So thank you for the Living Lounge. I appreciate it. And let's see, from Mary Lenore, message from the game. Got a globe sculpture. Thank you so much for that. And Mike Hedger, message again from the game. Got a sleeping McMulti from, okay, pronounced AU2MM in case you had any problems. AU2MN. It's autumn. That's what it looks like. Autumn car is what it really looks like. AU2MN in case you had any problems. All right, love your LPs. Keep up your great work. All right, thank you so much. I probably butchered it anyway. You know I probably did. Okay, we got a bed, a nightstand, and a lamp. Thank you so much for those. Let's see. Again, it says, "I'm so excited to have you on my friends list. You're my one and only friend." Okay, well, you and our other one could get together, and at least you'd have two. But guys, go ahead and send another request out. So good thing to get some friends. Potent Cure Elixir. That would solve anybody if they're a different supernatural type. Okay, you give me great ideas for my Sims, and I have learned a lot from you. I learn a lot from you guys, so thank you. And thank you for a duck. I think this family does pretty good on ducks, so thank you so much. Okay, right now I'm doing Last Man Standing with my family members as my Sims. It's been fun, except I moved them out instead of killing them. Yeah, I don't like killing the Sims either. I really don't, but yeah, that's part of the package. Okay, I have no idea what that is. I think it's just decorative, but it's from university. Thank you for that anyway. Last one for today. Happy simming. Thank you, and you too. All right, we got the bookshelf. Thank you so much for that. From 18 Chris, message from the game. We just got the Liquid Job Booster. Thank you so much. And from Mayor 1963, any family that needs it, have yourself a wonderful day. Well, it's actually pretty good. Pretty busy. Thank you for the stereo. And let's see, from SimTune3. Thank you for making my games much more interesting. I love your LPs. You should try out the Adoption Legacy Challenge. It is really fun. I'll have to look into it. I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to do anything different, but all right, we got the Tulips painting. Thank you so much. But yeah, I got a lot of LPs going right now. So, I mean, a lot. Mama Jr. says, "Hope this helps for any LP." All right, thank you so much. And we got the table lamp. And from Angelface 0986, message from the game. We have the commercial planner. Angelface again, message from the game. 500 simoleons. Lily Ladybug. It says, for any of your families, it's so much fun watching you play. All right, well, thank you for that, and thank you for the bubble bath. And let's see, it says, and another one for you today. Hope it will reach you. It sure did. And it is a laptop. That's great. I think he has one, but I could always use another one. All right, hope it's a duck. Yeah, me too. Come on, duck or car. All right, got a floor lamp. Let's see, from Izzy Holmes 123. Hope this helps. We got the Pondering Throne. Thank you so much. And this is just our last one. Hope it's good, from Izzy Holmes again. It is good. It's a computer. Very nice. And let's see, from Kiss Splash. Thanks for the lounger. I'm glad you've been getting my gifts. Hope this is a good one too. Have a wonderful day. You do exactly the same. You're quite welcome, and thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the Reflectinator glass. I appreciate it. ABC Girl 25, message from the game, and it is Vial of Potent Bliss. Okay, well, he could probably use it, 'cause look at this. This doesn't look good. Okay, so from Dennis565, I love your LPs. I was so happy that you got my present. I hope it's a duck or a very, very, very expensive car. All right, let's see what it is. It's a lamp. Okay, not quite the same, but I appreciate it anyway. Firewash72. Please be a duck. Please be a duck. All right, let's see if it is. No, it's a phone. All right, Kinky Cat, and thank you for the phone. Kinky Cat 420, sending gifts your way. Pray for a duck or palm or car. Hugs and happy simming. Yeah, I like that palm, don't I? 3,500 will buy a lot of palms, so thank you very much for that. Let's see, Kinky Cat again. Okay, had to send another your way. Hope I get something back. Happy simming. I hope you do too. I mean, like I said, I don't know that I'm playing anything right after this. Thank you for the beverage maker, but hopefully I will. I just don't really know for sure. I got so much on my plate right now, so trying to get this done before I have to actually sign off and get some things done. Okay, so from Nicoleness, message from the game. We got another laptop. Thank you for that, Rider Junkie. For any LP that needs it, may it be a car, duck, or lots of money. Okay, it's a high chair. The one thing for babies I never use. It's too funny. From Rider Junkie, car, duck, or money, quack, quack. Okay, well, it's 750. That buys a lot of ducks. One for your personal game. Happy simming. Okay, well, I'm not actually going to take it in my personal game because I'm not. Well, I am playing it sometime. Maybe late tonight. Let me take it here because he's doing okay. He's done very well. So, but thank you for that. We got the sawed-off lightcaster. Yeah, he probably needs a little bit, but he's okay. RM Simmer says, hi, hope you had a great holiday. I just started my own asylum after the first one. Thanks so much for making the Sims so much more fun. You're quite welcome. Enjoy it. I enjoyed the asylum. Thank you for the potted perennials. It's very nice. And let's see, RM Simmer again. Thanks so much for the LP uploads. Dragon Valley is back. Love 7 Immortals as well, along with all the rest of your challenges. Yeah, everybody's back. I mean, by this time, I think you guys have seen every episode or every LP I had is actually back up and running in full force. So thank you for the stereo. And I'm happy. I'm glad to kind of go back and see these families. Cracking Voices. For any LP you like, this better be something good. All right, what is it? It's Bubble Bath. All right, thank you so much for that. Okay, buddy, 4750 is not bad. Let's get you upstairs. Go ahead and see if we can get the good bed. I don't think we can. Not like it's really that good. Oh, wait, did somebody take it? I bet they did. Yeah, some idiot took our bed. Who is it? Hui Young Kim. I don't like that when you take my bed. Alright, so I gotta go use one of these terrible beds. Buddy, I know you're tired. I'm trying my best to get you in here, and let's just go use this one right here. Go to sleep. I don't think you need anything else from me. At least I hope you don't. Yeah, this next adventure we got is probably one of the easiest one you have to do. All you gotta do basically is run around town, and it's tedious, but like I said, it's simple, so there's really nothing to it. He needs to talk to somebody, and the best way to build that up is to call home. And I'm going to have him call Carrie. Yeah, I would have him call his wife, but this will actually help his relationship with Carrie a little bit. And you could talk to somebody in town. It doesn't build it up as fast. You talk to somebody long distance out of town, this thing goes up full quickly. So that's just a nice little trick, a little hint there, that something I use. Does he have a tent? I think he does. You know what? The tent would have probably been better. Yeah, he does. The tent, you seem to get a better sleep quality. I'm going to stop him for a minute. Let's see. Come on over here. There is a place upstairs. And I'm going to do it right here. Let's see. Go ahead and place this thing out. Alright, buddy, come on over here and go to sleep. get out of there. Don't call Carrie, not this time. You can call her at any time. But like I said, I like to do it. The tents are better because for some reason he doesn't have to sleep as much. These beds are awful. But you know, you can put the tent up here in this place and he's just fine. Alright, where's it at? And how close are we? Not too bad. It could be better. It could be better, it could be worse. Okay, hunger's getting up there, and I think I froze. Yep, I froze briefly. You're going to go ahead and put this... Well, you can't do anything yet. Alright, come on. Let's go. You can actually set this as bed ownership? Alright, fine. I didn't know that. I really didn't. Alright. But it's funny because I had, in my personal game, I put the tent out right here just like this, and some idiot kept coming in there and sleeping in my tent, and I couldn't actually take it with me to do any of the adventures, so I would have to leave it at the base camp. And fortunately he had another one because he bought the really nice one, but I put the little one out. It was just aggravating. I kept thinking, I did not buy this tent for you people, but he used it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this thing in your inventory. Now apparently this has been fixed because there were some major issues with it. Oh, stop crying and griping and complaining. We all hear you. Who are you? I have no idea. Okay, another explorer. Go ahead and take a shower, and then I'm going to have you... why don't you go ahead and have some autumn salad? And then that way we can get a decent lunch. It'll be better than the cold cereal that you got. And like I said, I'm going to speed him up through this because he'll be doing this all day. But you can see that that social went all the way up to the top, and that's all it took. And of course, looking at his relationship with his daughter, it did bump up a little bit. So you definitely want to do that if you can. To me, it's just a really nice thing. That was good because I don't know if you guys had noticed since the last patch, since Island Paradise, you couldn't actually do that. The tents, you couldn't put them in your inventory that way. You had to actually walk away and then come back to them from a very far distance. It was aggravating. But they apparently fixed it. So that's good. I'm glad they did because I didn't like it. You want to become friends with somebody? Alright, we could do that. Okay, I know, not good at all. Let's go ahead and eat, and let's get this thing out of the way, because I got to get you up. I think you got to go to the Temple of Heaven. No, the Scholar's Garden. Okay, the Pilgrim's Walk is, like I said, probably the most tedious. Well, not really. That other one in the Temple of Heaven is tedious, but this one is doesn't really do a whole lot. Now he's going to be up for a while because it's already what, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Did you eat? No, buddy. I want you to eat. That's the whole point. Go ahead and eat. Don't let these other idiots take your food from you, because they will. They don't care. Alright, go ahead and visit the Scholar's Garden. When you get this done, I'm going to speed you through this. I don't really need to watch you eat. Yeah, I could have done the dried food and all that, but sometimes this actually lasts longer, and it's a little bit better. Now this just takes way too long, but it shouldn't take him too long. Does he have his... Yeah, he's got his motorcycle. So, and it's going to actually stop us in just a minute and tell us to go somewhere else, and that's fine. We'll go wherever we got to go. I wonder if they fixed this thing where he walks through the fences and all that. I hope they did. Alright, visit the Temple of Heaven. This is not my favorite part. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and turn around. Now the Temple of Heaven takes forever and a day to get there because it's got this long winding road, but you only have to get to a certain point and then you can stop. You don't have to go all the way up to the top. You do have to go all the way up to this concrete part. So once he gets here, I'll have him stop. There we go. Now you got to go where? Dragon's Maw? Yeah, go into the dragon. So this is all you do. You just go back and forth. It just runs you around. And that's all it's does. It's designed to kind of do this to kill your time, because otherwise you can blow through these adventures pretty quickly. But yeah, this is just one that... Now there is an easier way to do this if you wanted to. You could cheat. You could do the teleporting. If you could Zenaport, you could do that, but it takes so long to actually get to that Zenaport focus that doesn't really do it for me. But you can do that if you really had to. Or what you could do is you could travel up there, use your escape dust, and get back to the base camp instantly and then go from there. But I kind of feel like you're doing the same thing no matter what. It's easier just go ahead and run, go get yourself up there and do what you got to do. Yeah, it's going to be late at night before he actually gets anything done. Are you almost done? Almost to the top? He's got to go all the way to the top. Now this gets kind of tricky because he can get here, but sometimes he can't get back. So you got to watch and see if he can actually get back from here or not. Sometimes he can, sometimes he can't. He gets stuck. At least my Sims do. Okay, let's see if you can go report in. Don't stomp your feet at me. Yeah, I guess maybe they fixed it where he can figure his way back out. But for the longest time, he would get up there and then he would just start stomping his feet because he couldn't remember how to get back down. And I just would get so frustrated with him. I'm like, you can get there. You should be able to get home. So, yeah, but he can. All right, so now I used to not be able to run this game in Speed 3 like that. For some reason, would never do it. But now it seems to be okay. It runs pretty well. I don't normally play in Speed 3 except when you're traveling like this because I get so tired of watching them go back and forth. And sometimes I'll do it up in map view. Okay, are you talking to this person? No. Go report in. I don't know where she is. I want to get those flowers, but too late. Way too late. And this is that woman that actually kept just beating us up at that martial arts thing. He ought to be sparring with these people. That's what he should be doing. And I keep forgetting to have him do it. Usually I will have him do that just so he can get a lot of experience. But let's see if he can do it here. Report in and then greet this woman with a hilarious greet. And it's just, I think this is it. I don't think there's anything else to it. Alright, go ahead and spar. Now, you want to go travel to France? Go ahead and do this real quick. Okay. Yeah, I think the thing is they're building us up, getting us ready to go take on Dong Hua or Ho or however you call it. But we're kind of hoping that he gets all the other adventures done first. See, he is at 69%. It takes a while to get there. Alright, you guys go ahead and do this, and I'm going to go get you set up so that you can go and get the next adventure, because we definitely have got to get that level 3. And like I said, we're so close that we should be able to get it on this trip if we're careful, so we can do it. But I'm kind of thinking that the next one is going to be the Dragon's Maw, and I hope it's not. That's going to take us into Battle Dong Hua, or whatever you call him. I hope not, because if it is, we're going to have to go do a lot of things before then. Meaning we got to get our level 10 martial arts, and we got to get the ranked Grandmaster. That I wouldn't enjoy. If that happens to be the case, what we'll probably do is we'll let him start practicing at home, and he can come back over here with the whole family once they're all children, and at least we'd have all the kids over here to kind of get to know them and play around with them a little bit. He can't actually buy a house or anything, but it'd be kind of fun to see the whole family over here, I guess. So we could do that. Or we could just cancel out of it and take something else that's a little bit slighter or a little bit easier. Alright, so you made a friend here. I want to lock that in because I know we're going to be going. Not anytime right now, but I know we're going. Alright, you guys go ahead and wrap this thing up. Oh, we beat her. Okay, very good. Alright, so we got her taken care of. Let's go ahead and get this next thing locked in. So we got one full adventure done, and we got the hot springs done so far. That's not bad. Like I said, sometimes you can get a lot done in a trip, and sometimes you can't. I have been known to get your level 3 visa up within 2 vacation trips, if you do it right. And sometimes I have to be a little bit more cautious than others. It just depends on what you have. If you've got that prepared traveler and all that, you can do a lot more. Is this what I think it is? Okay. Curious note. Okay, let's go ahead and just go do it. Maybe it's not the one I'm thinking. I'm kind of hoping that it's not. Like I said, I really don't want it to be Dong Ho yet, because that one just takes a lot of prep work. And if we can get out of China without having to do it, that's fine. Because once we have the level 3, I don't think we ever have to come back. I think we can move on to the other countries and finish those up. And Egypt, I've always noticed Egypt goes fast. It's one of the quickest. And France isn't too bad either. I think he actually got a couple of things in France, didn't he? Did we go to France? I thought we did. Maybe not. Maybe we didn't get sent there. If this is the one that sends us off to France, it could happen. It could be the one. I don't know. I always forget them by name. I know them once we actually get going on it and I see what it is, but I always forget. Hello, Lee. I love good old Lee. Okay. The concern of illegible handwriting. Okay, we got to go discuss this note with this woman. Are we tired or is he tired? No, he's tired. Well, we're tired too. Got some more visa points. That's great. I'm just hoping that it's enough. It takes forever to get to that level 3, but we'll get there. Like I said, if we push it, we might do it this time. I don't want to get stuck on anything that's going to make us wait out for days on end until we can actually finish an adventure. So I'd like to go ahead and just keep running on. Even if we do some of these, lesser adventures, we'll go ahead and do it. All right, you go ahead and talk to this woman. Gotta go visit her. Is she gonna come out? Maybe, maybe not. She go to the bathroom? No, she's coming. Okay, good. All right, so that's fine. As long as she's coming out, that's okay. We woke her up. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, so woman, I can't help it. We're busy. We're on our own schedule, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, personal space, buddy. Go ahead. And come on. Tell us this is a good one. Deep within the... Okay, good. Alright, so that's fine. This one's actually an easy one, and we should be able to do pretty well on this. We are going to go ahead and go get started because there's a bed here. I think we go into that bed pretty quick. So we can actually go to sleep in the tomb. I wouldn't mind doing that one bit. I think this is the one that my Dragon Valley guy just did as well. So it's kind of like, okay, you saw it there, you're gonna see it here. So that's why I'm actually sliding Dragon Valley a little bit further in the schedule so that they're not released right back to back, because that's where I had it. I had this one and then Dragon Valley following it, and it kind of felt like, okay, we're doing the same thing back to back. So at least if I spread it out a little bit, it won't be so bad. Alright, now this one, I think you go over here. I think you go ahead and go to the front. Sometimes I do it right, sometimes I don't. I can never remember, and I go to the first one just because sometimes this is it and I'm right, but I don't know. Alright, and every time we do this, we freeze while it unsets everything. Go ahead and use these stairs. And again, it's not that bad, it just takes a while. Okay, you're going to go ahead. Now we should be getting this. You want to actually explore a tomb. That's 1500. That's 300. You know what? I'm going to cancel out on France because we're not going there right away. Let's go ahead and inspect this. Because, yeah, we're not going to be going right away. And even when we get back to Barnacle Bay, I want to do a few other things. I mean, yeah, we got to work on this Lifetime Wish because it's part of it. But I want to actually get the kids raised up to become children first, so that if we do decide to come back, we can go traveling with them. So the next trip we come on, it's going to be the whole family heading over. And they'll go on all of this adventures with him, or at least some of the family will go. May not be every single person, but at least a few of them will go. Alright, did you open it? No, it's already open. Okay. Go ahead and take what you can take. Yeah, I know you're tired, buddy. But if you do this, I'll get you down really quickly, and there's a bed, and you don't have to actually sleep in a tent. Did I take... Oh, yeah, I did get your tent. That's right. Okay, now that one just tells... It's just a nice little note saying, you won't pass his traps, and he's prepared to meet your ghost, and it's just a nice way to say you're not going to do well. Okay. All right, there's nothing here, so we're going to go right on through this door. At least I don't think there is. I just got to double check. Nope, there's nothing there. And hopefully this is it. No, we're on the wrong side. I knew we were on the wrong side. Well, that just stinks. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go ahead and have him go to sleep, and then I'll get him up in the morning to go to the other place. Or I could do the invigorating elixir. Let's do that, because I don't think we have that many days to go. I'm not going to do the potent one. I'm just going to do the regular, because I'm really... Okay, go ahead and drink this, and then I'll get you up, and we'll try the other one. Okay, now the other one is back behind the market, which I do this every single time. Okay, go over here and inspect this thing. And let's see. Yeah, they got you a little bit more energy. Not much, but a little bit more. If it would have been the right one, we would have had the key to get us in there, and we don't have that key. And it's too bad. So the other one, though, it's going to take us down. It's good. I like this other one. This one, I think, had more to it. We got more out of it, and it may be worth more as far as visa points, but we'll take it. I'll go with either one of them, so it doesn't really matter to me. Man, you're walking slow. You're like a child or a teenager. Too slow for me. Yeah, the longest time, I never knew that this was back here, and so I kept thinking, well, where do you have to go? And I kept banging my head up against the wall going, I can't figure out where he's got to go. And then I finally saw this back behind here and thought, oh, okay, that's it. So, alright, you go ahead and go on in here, and it should be okay. We should get this taken care of. Okay, go ahead and mourn. Go ahead and mourn. I'm sorry, mourn. Okay, go ahead and look inside, and you can see the floor is different, so you know you got to go over here and inspect this, because there is something here. Typically they'll give you a hint, so they show you this right here that, yeah, there's something here. By morning it actually exposed it, and you don't have to actually inspect anymore. So at this point, you can go ahead and do this. Take this treasure chest, and then there should be something coming up in just a minute, which will get us out of this way. And it's going to be right over here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully there's not going to be something to just drag us back in here. Sometimes there is, but sometimes not. And if it does, you just research or you look at it again. Because I used to actually, when it would happen, it would pull us in, I'd be scared to actually look at it again, thinking it was going to do something even worse. But I realized that that's just part of it. Okay, so that opens up this one. And at this point, we'll be able to go ahead and explore, which should open up, I believe. Oh, wait, I want to actually pick these things up. Not that we really need that many, but we're going to take them. Take what you can get. All right, you go ahead and explore. All right. It's a break right now with just one sim because, you know, when we get back, it's all crazy with, I think we got 7 of them in our household. So, yeah, it's a lot of people. But by the time I actually wrap up the World Adventures or the trip, I'm always ready to get back to the family. So it's kind of a nice break. But then again, like I said, I think it'd be fun if we brought the family over, at least on a few of his other adventures. That way we're actually getting to meet them a little bit more. And because some of them we're going to lose them when we have to kick them out of the house. They'll be gone. And, you know, that time goes pretty quick. It never seems like it does, and then when it actually comes to that time, I never want to kick them out. I have a hard time kicking out my family members because I feel like I put in all that time and effort training them and getting all this stuff done, just to kick them out. It just doesn't seem right. So, but sometimes, you know, it's the only way you can do it to bring in the next generation. Okay, he's still finding decent relics, but nothing great. What's that worth? 4,000? Definitely. All right, go ahead, and that's worth 1250. Alright, we're going to get rid of that and take that one instead. Okay, go ahead and go in here and let's go down these stairs. Alright, is there anything up here? Nope. Always check your walls just to make sure. It's not too bad. Some of these tombs you can get into without an adventure, but most of them you do have to. Or you can only go like so far and then you would be stuck. So this one you can get pretty much, I think you can do the whole thing. Because you saw that we really didn't have anything to do except just look in that little thing that was already exposed in the back. So, but this is one of those few. Yeah, this one is tedious. Okay, it's not that bad. Just I don't know. It's actually going to give us decent money, so that's okay. I can live with that. But I really was expecting it to be something different. It's not bad. All right, we're going to go ahead and inspect that because there is a wall there. And it's one of those that I kind of forget, okay, did I go to this one yet, or did I go to that one? And there are a few traps a little bit further up. They kind of lull you into this false sense of security, thinking that there's nothing, but there are. Oh yeah, he's not brave. I forgot. Okay, poor guy. You are not a brave soul. Okay, there we go. Now, go in here, and you got to look carefully. That we want, and there should be at least, I think there's only one thing in this one. Okay, go back over here, and now that we got the tool, just smash these rocks. You can do this without the tool, you just end up not getting the stuff that's underneath it, which is going to be these little holes right here that you'll actually investigate. It's okay, it's just sometimes that's where you get some of the hard to find collectibles. They'll just happen to be in there. So, I don't know, I just kind of like to have the tool before I go doing any of these higher level traps or tombs. It's just my own preference, and I've done it so many times. I've played World Adventures so many times that I just know certain ones that I will say we're not ready to do it, so I will cancel out of the adventure. But then you run the risk of that adventure not showing up again for a very long time, and you know, maybe one that you really wanted. So it's kind of a one of those things you just have to make that decision. Okay, I don't know what that was, but I don't really care. Let's see, there's nothing here. Nothing here. We do need to go clear that. And we should be good. A couple of routes you can take. You can go through this door, or you can wait. I think you can go around this side if you want to. I don't know. I just kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I'll do it one way, sometimes I'll do it a different way. Just because you can. Alright, you go ahead and speed up and get whatever it is in here. And look in these little brambles very carefully. Sometimes they'll hide something. Something will spawn. Like, is that one right there? No, I thought it was, but it's not. But look at it carefully because sometimes there'll be something there. I've been, like this right here, that I missed. Make sure you go in and get it because that's actually going to be worth a lot of money. It's a cut gem. So, you know, got to look at it a little bit carefully or more carefully because I'm notorious for just rushing through. And, you know, you leave stuff there. And, of course, this right here we want. Not that there's a whole lot to do with it. And then I'm going to send him through this door. Okay, that was worth 895. Now, no telling what that's going to be worth when we actually go over there and consign it. Because it'll be worth a lot more then. Yeah, don't ever just sell them out of your inventory. Go ahead and consign first, because otherwise you're just losing money. Alright, you go ahead and collect this. Is there anything else back here? No. Okay, there's no other gems. Nothing here. Alright. 2 doors. Let's go ahead and look at this door first. Actually, no, I usually go through this door. Okay, let's go ahead and go through here. What are you doing? Is there somebody else in here? It kind of scares me. Alright, go ahead and collect that. And now that actually opens up this side over here. Let's go ahead and clear that. See what you can get. See what you come up with. And we opened up. Yeah, we opened up the little pool. Let's go ahead and get. Hopefully, it's something decent. What is this? You want to open a chest? That you can do. That I don't mind doing one bit. Okay, collect. Let's see. Go ahead and collect. I think that's it. All right, you're good. Let's go ahead and open up this treasure chest. Make sure you get that wish taken care of. Takes care of this whole side. Then we can go over here and get that. Okay, this was the actual door that we were going to go through originally. There you go. That took care of the that chest lifetime wish, or not lifetime wish, but the little wish that you had. Okay, all this just to find a key, which we will get. It's not too bad. Like I said, I just usually go from one side to the other, and I think this actually will flip us back over to the other side. I believe it takes us over here, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe over here. I can't really remember. I don't think it takes us any further out here. I don't think it does. I could be wrong, and then it'll happen, and I'll be like, yeah, my mistake. But I think it does flip us over on the other side. Go ahead and give us the message that you want to swim, because I want to swim. Yeah, it brought us up in that corner. Okay, let's go ahead and collect whatever that is. I don't think there's any traps over here, but that's okay. You're going to go ahead and pull this thing as far as you can. I don't think there's really anything here to worry about. That's a dive well fragment. You can put those dive wells down, and then you can travel from one to the other if you do them back in your home world. I did that when I played a game in Hidden Springs, and it's alright. You can also put together the sarcophagus, and those are kind of cool to do. And then you can sleep in them. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and you're going to pull this thing out, and that actually unlocks something back here that we can't see just yet. But we're trying to get there. It's not a whole lot. It's really not that hard. Now look back here. Sometimes they hide things in there. Alright, you should be able to get around it now. Alright, go ahead and go through this door. Okay, go through the door. Yeah, sometimes they put things in these little corners that you think there's nothing there, but in this one there's not. Okay, this one does have something up here in this corner. We're going to go ahead and inspect. Let's see, is there anything back over here? Just out of curiosity. Don't see it. Okay, go ahead and take the key. This is what I think the one we're looking for. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just a key. Oh, poor guy. Alright, then you can clear this. And as you can see, this actually opens up the other side, so we can go back out and discover the other half. So that's why I always start on the right, and then I kind of work my way over. It just is kind of the standard of what I always do, because it will kind of work its way out. And then, of course, this is the last little bit, and then we come over to this room, which I think that's it. I think there's just one little room right here, and then we're done, and that's what we're looking for. And hopefully we're going to get enough to get our level 3 visa, or at least get really close. We probably won't get it on this one, but we'll get close. Now, as far as his energy, he should still be doing decent. All right, go ahead and collect that. And then I think I told you to come over. Let's see. Can you come over here? Yeah, okay, as long as you went that way, that's fine. Alright, go ahead and use this. And there is a door here or somewhere. So we got to get into this thing. I believe. I thought there was. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Alright, so he's going to come over here. But before he does that, see, there is a door right there. Go ahead and inspect that door. And we got to get this little room actually taken care of. And then we're ready to move on to the last room. It takes a while. It's just, like I said, it's a lot of back and forth, and not too bad. Let's see, what is this? Find a hidden door, I'm sure. Yeah, go ahead and do that one and get your lifetime wish. Okay, yeah, he's getting tired. I understand, buddy. Can you open it? Open that up. I hate it. I like when they actually open up on their own. Alright, go ahead and take this. Plenty of room over here if you want to actually lay the tent down. You would be fine, but I typically don't. Let's see. Over and go through the store when you get done. Money bags. Do we have a lot? We got 8 money bags. Let's see how much that's worth. Wow, almost 5,000. There you go, buddy. You really do want that house, don't you? You're working with me on this one. I love it. Wait, there's... No, stop. Not that I really need it, but let's go ahead and collect those. Then I'll let you go through the door. You'll need those eventually. There's a couple of things I want to buy from the guy in Egypt, so I try to actually stock up on them. Eventually, you get so many of them, it doesn't really matter. But I do try to get some. Okay, go ahead and collect. All right, stop it. You're collect, mourn. I don't think there's anything that happens when you mourn this one. I don't think there is. I might be wrong, but I believe it just doesn't do a thing. Anything? Doesn't look like it. Alright, you go ahead and go up here. So we've opened up everything else. This whole tomb is pretty much exposed except for the last little bit, and we're almost there. It just, like I said, it just takes time, and this is the one where you come up to the last little bit and they're going to try to trap you, and they will. Hopefully I won't fall for it. I usually do. I do. I can't help it. Let's see. Go ahead. I just get kind of impatient and I want to get through it because I'm like, okay, I've been going back and forth too much. And you notice we haven't had any traps or anything at all. So, you know, that's why I say you get this false sense of security that, okay, there's no danger here. Oh, no. It's about to all start. So you just kind of have to wait until you get here, and don't forget to start checking everything. It really doesn't start getting dangerous until right about over in here. See, right there. So we'll get there. And then there's something on one of these walls too. You got to watch it. All right, go ahead and collect. And let's see, what else you got? Anything on this wall? I don't think so. Nothing on this one. Go ahead and inspect that. Please don't knock anything. Don't trigger anything else. He probably will trigger it. Okay, good, he didn't. Okay, I was kind of thinking he would. You want to actually raise your martial arts skill? I'm going to lock it in because I do want you to do that. Alright, go ahead and disarm. See if you can get it. I try to disarm as much as I can because you get something out of that if you do it. Okay, is there anything else? There is another one, and it happens... Hang on. I think it happens on a wall, and you just don't expect it. I think there is. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I don't know. And I think we might have missed something. Nope, we got it. Yeah, I think we're getting ready to run right into one, to be perfectly honest with you. I kind of think we are. I wouldn't be surprised. Nope, he got it. Really, I thought he was going to actually do it. But this, like I said, I think this is the last room, and he is exhausted. But we're not done, buddy. We are not done, and you've got another invigorating... Not the potent one. I'm saving that one to the end. Okay, you go ahead and drink this one. And then that way I can actually keep doing this for a little while. I'll have you inspect this wall. That's going to give me enough energy to get this wrapped up. And then I don't have to worry about coming back for a while. Coming back to this tomb. Because I'd just like to get it over with. Okay. Let me speed you through this. And then we'll get you back to the base camp in a minute. Okay, collect. And there's a lot of stuff in here. Like I said, I'm just trying to make sure we get enough money that we can do pretty well when we get home. And I think they've done pretty well, so I really don't think it's going to be an issue. Alright, you're going to go over here and I'm going to collect this first. Normally I save it for the end, but I'm going to take it now. Go ahead and take this. That's the symbol that you're looking for. Go ahead and mourn. There's only 2 of them that you can mourn that really are right there and there. And then it's going to probably give us another one of those little holes to inspect. Then he can walk out of here and he'll be done. Okay, fantastic. We got our keystone and we got 3 more money bags. How much is that? Not too bad. Yeah, I know, that's my timer. No, I know. I'm trying. I'm going to get this thing done. Let me go ahead and speed him through here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Got that one, and he got that one. I don't recall if it actually opens up anything else as far as a room. I don't think it does. It might. Okay, go ahead and take these gold coins, which we don't really need. Okay, did you get anything? Nope. Okay, not much else. Find what you got, and then we'll go get this thing taken care of. Like I said, I just want to see if it opens up anything. Alright, we're just finding sarcophagus pieces. Okay, go ahead and deliver, and you are good to go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Did we get trapped? Go deliver. Okay, I guess he was... Maybe she's moving. Okay, yeah, she's moving, so we can't do it. Alright, well, tell you what, let me stop you real quick, and let me find out where she's going. Looks like she's going home, so I'm going to send you right here because I know you can get there. So let me go ahead and turn him loose, and that way wherever she goes he'll at least get part. Oh, no, don't do that. Just go home, go to this point, and then you can go follow her. Yeah, I hate that when they're leaving and they're moving around because you can't get anything done, but hopefully he can do that now, and we'll just get this over with. I want to see if he gets his level 3 visa personally. I don't think he will. I don't think we're anywhere near that. Whoa, she didn't like you? Horrible woman. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it actually had anything to do with us. I really don't. Whoa! Maybe it did. Alright, so we got to ask to allow entrance. Okay, so we're going to be going back to that other side. Okay. Alright, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Let me see. Is he tired or does he need anything? He's okay. We're just going to go ahead and do this. When we come back, we're going to actually go ahead and let me just stop and look at the visa points, see if we're close. Oh, look at that. 87. So we should be able to wrap this thing up. I think we're on... No, we're not. 7 of 8 days. We might make it. We might not. All right, guys, but I'm over my time, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And then I think the next episode will be in China, and we'll be back in Barnacle Bay sometime in the next episode, I believe. At least that's my plan. I hope so, and I'm kind of hoping that we'll be finished with the level 3 for China. If not, we'll only have just like a handful of days that we have to come back and do it. So it's not too bad. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, for those who do not like World Adventures, I do feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I hope that you can find something you enjoy, or just watch the episodes that don't deal with traveling. And that's all I got to say. All right, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.